Okay. In last class, we have discussed about the energetics of beta decay. In okay, what is the difference between the alpha decay and beta decay? What are the main differences between the alpha decay and beta decay? In alpha decay, the particle exists in before decay. Particle exists in before decay. Before decay, but in the case of beta decay, particle exists in after decay. Particle exists in after decay. In alpha decay, second difference, in alpha decay, particle have to cross a potential barrier. ഒരു പൊട്ടൻഷ്യൽ ബാരിയർ ക്രോസ് ചെയ്യണം. Potential barrier. But in the case of beta decay, there is no such a potential barrier. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു പൊട്ടൻഷ്യൽ ബാരിയർ ഇല്ല. Okay, in third difference, in alpha decay, particle have a distinct energy. Particle have a distinct energy. That means the emitter particles have the same energy. Same energy. But in the case of beta decay, the particle have a continuous distribution of energy. Continuous distribution of energy. Particle have the continuous distribution of energy. Okay, next we have discussed about the Fermi theory of beta decay. After discussing the major differences between the alpha decay and beta decay, next topic is Fermi theory of beta decay. Fermi theory of beta decay. In 1934, Fermi put forward a successful theory about the beta decay. Okay, in 1934, Fermi put forward a successful theory about the beta decay. Let's consider a wave function, which is the normalized wave function for the initial nucleus. Psi A be the normalized wave function for the initial nucleus, and psi F be the normalized wave function of the final nucleus. By considering the interaction between the initial nucleus and final nucleus, it can be treated as a weak perturbation. This interaction between the initial and final state can be considered as a weak perturbation. So, we consider the Fermi-Golden rule. According to the Fermi-Golden rule, the decay transition rate of the time-dependent perturbation theory is lambda. That is, decay constant of the time-dependent perturbation is 2 pi h cross Vfi square rho of Ef. This is the Fermi-Golden rule. This is the Fermi-Golden rule. According to the Fermi-Golden rule, the transition rate of the time-dependent perturbation is 2 pi h cross VFI square rho of EFI. Okay. അപ്പോൾ ഇതിൽ VFI is the interaction matrix element. The determinant of 2 pi by h cross determinant of VFI square rho of EF. Here VFI represent the interaction matrix element. Interaction matrix element. VFI represent the interaction matrix elements. Okay, here VFI can be represent mathematically integral of psi f star V psi I dV. ഇവിടെ വി ഡാഷ് എന്ന്, കാരണം വി എന്ന് വേറൊരു ടേമിൽ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ നമുക്ക് ഇവിടെ വി ഡാഷ് എന്ന് എഴുതാം. ഇവിടെ വി ഡാഷ് എന്ന് റെപ്രസെൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ഓപ്പറേറ്റർ ആണ് കേട്ടോ, അതല്ലാതെ വോളിയം ഒന്നുമല്ല. സോ വി ക്യാൻ റെപ്രസെൻറ്റ് ദ വി ഡാഷ് ആസ് an operator which connect the initial state and final state wave function. Initial state and final state wave function. And rho EF can be, rho is the density of the final state. Rho EF represent the density of the final state. The equations of the density of the final state is dN by dEF. dN by dEF. EF represent the final energy. Okay, then here ഇവിടെ ഫൈനൽ സ്റ്റേറ്റ് നമ്മളെ ഇക്വേഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ന്യൂട്രോൺ കൺവേർട്ടഡ് ഇൻറ്റു പ്രോട്ടോൺ പ്ലസ് ഇലക്ട്രോൺ പ്ലസ് ന്യൂട്രിൻ ആൻറ്റി ന്യൂട്രിനോ, അതർവൈസ് പ്രോട്ടോൺ കൺവേർട്ടഡ് ഇൻറ്റു ന്യൂട്രോൺ പ്ലസ് പോസിട്രോൺ പ്ലസ് ന്യൂട്രിനോ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഫൈനൽ സ്റ്റേറ്റിൽ നിങ്ങൾ നോക്കുക, ഒരു ന്യൂക്ലിയസ് ഉണ്ട്, പിന്നെ എന്താണ്, ഒരു ഇലക്ട്രോൺ ഉണ്ട്, ഒരു ആൻറ്റി ന്യൂട്രിനോ ഉണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഫൈനൽ സ്റ്റേറ്റിൽ വി ഹാവ് കൺസിഡർ ദ 3 വേവ് ഫംഗ്ഷൻ. ഓക്കെ, ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ വേവ് ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ഓഫ് ദി ഫൈനൽ ന്യൂക്ലിയസ്, വേവ് ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ഓഫ് ദി ആൻ ഇലക്ട്രോൺ, വേവ് ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ഓഫ് ദി എ ന്യൂട്രിനോ ഓർ ആൻറ്റി ന്യൂട്രിനോ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ in final state we have considered about the 3 wave functions. So we can write VFI is equal to phi of E star, phi of nu star, psi f star, V dash of psi I dV. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ psi represent the normalized wave function of the electron and phi nu star represent the normalized wave function of the neutrino and psi f star represent the final nucleus, wave function of the normalized wave function of the final nucleus. Okay, and rho EF can be represented as rho of EF is equal to dN by dEF. Okay, നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ ഈ ഫെർമി ഗോർഡൻ റൂളിന് ഇക്വേഷൻ 1 എന്ന് എഴുതാം, ആൻഡ് ദിസ് ഈസ് ഇക്വേഷൻ 2 എന്ന് എഴുതാം, and this is equation 3. Okay, and this is equation 3. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഇതാണ് ഇൻട്രാക്ഷൻ മെട്രിക്സ് എലമെൻറ്റിനെ നമ്മൾ psi f integral of psi f star v dash psi I d. ഇവിടെ v dash എന്നത് v എന്നൊരു വോളിയത്തിൻ്റെ ടേം നമുക്ക് വരുന്നുണ്ട്, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ v dash എന്ന് എടുത്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. സോ അപ്പോൾ ഇത് വി ഡാഷ് എന്ന് ഇവിടെ റെപ്രസെൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഒരു ഓപ്പറേറ്ററാണ്. ദാറ്റ് ഓപ്പറേറ്റ് കൺവേർട്ട് ഇനീഷ്യൽ സ്റ്റേറ്റ് ഇൻ ടു ഫൈനൽ സ്റ്റേറ്റ്, initial nuclear wave function into final nuclear wave function. This operator converted the initial nuclear wave function to final nuclear wave function. So we have considered the equation N is a neutron converted into proton, electron plus anti-neutrino. Otherwise, proton converted into neutron, positron plus neutrino. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഫൈനൽ സ്റ്റേറ്റിന് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് which consists three wave function. That is the wave functions of the electron, wave functions of the neutrino, and wave functions of the final nucleus. Final nucleus may be proton or neutrino, and electron final nuclear final state consists electron or positron or anti-neutrino or neutrino. So അപ്പോൾ അത് നമ്മളിവിടെ ഫൈനൽ സ്റ്റേറ്റിൻ്റെ wave functions എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. That is phi is represent the normalized wave functions for the electron, and psi nu represent the normalized wave function for the neutrino or anti-neutrino, and psi f represent the normalized wave function for the final nucleus. And next equation is rho of EF. Rho of EF can be represented dN by dEF. Rho of dN by dEF, which in dN include density of the number of, that is the density of the electron and neutrino. So we can write dN is equal to dNe dNu, which is the equation number 4. It can be written as the equation number 4. dN can be written as dN is equal to dNe dNu. dNe is the, here dNe is the number of electronic state, number of electronic state, and dNu is the number of neutrino state, number of neutrino state, and Tn can be written as dNe into dNu. dNe is the number of electronic state and dNu is the number of neutrino state. Let P and Q represent the momenta of the electron and neutrino. Let P and Q represent the momenta of the electron and neutrino. So we can write the wave functions of the electron phi of E in terms of momenta. That is in terms of momenta, that is this equation we have already studied in quantum mechanics. This is the standard equation. So in the wave functions of the electron in terms of momenta can be represented as 1 by root V e raised to I p dot r by h cross. Here V is the artificial volume. Here V is the artificial volume. We can write the wave functions in terms of position and momentum time. Here we can write the wave functions of the electron in momentum time. So we can write the wave function as phi of E is equal to 1 by root V e raised to I p dot r by h cross. This equation we have already studied in quantum mechanics. You just reference the textbook Zetley, the quantum mechanics Zetley, by Zetley. So you can find this equation. And psi nu is equal to 1 by root V e raised to I q dot r by h cross. That is, q represent not the charge of electron, it represent the momenta of the neutrino. Here in this equation q represent the momenta of the neutrino, not the charge of electron. Okay, we represent the artificial volume in which particles are contained. We represent the artificial volume in which particles are contained. Thus, over a nuclear volume, PR is equal to far less than 1. Here, PR is equal to, over a nuclear volume, PR is equal to far less than 1. Then, we can expand these two equations. Here, this is equation 5 and this is equation 6. We can expand the equation 5 and 6. Then, e raised to I p dot r by h cross. What is the expansion of e raised to x? E raised to x 1 plus x square, 1 plus x square, etc. Like that, we can write, expand the equation as I p dot r by h cross is equal to 1 plus pr by h cross plus etc. 3 മതി. കാരണം നമുക്കറിയാം PR is far less than 1. So, we need only 2 terms. And I q dot r by h cross is equal to 1 plus q dot r by h cross plus etc. That is approximately equal to 1. Here, this is approximately equal to 1. That means PR, here PR is far less than 1. So, it is a negligible value. So, it is approximately equal to 1. And e raised to I q dot r h cross is also approximately equal to 1. This is known as allowed approximation. This is allowed approximation. This approximation is called allowed approximation. And so, phi is equal to, so we can write this, substitute these values into equation 5 and 6. Then phi of E is equal to 1 by root V into 1, and psi of nu is equal to 1 by root V into 1. That is 1 by root V, and phi of nu is equal to also 1 by root V. For beta decay, the interaction matrix element has the form. For beta decay, interaction matrix element has the form G into psi of star, psi nu star, phi of E star, not phi of nu star, OX. Here OX represent an operator. That may be any operator. Parity operator, any otherwise momentum operator, any operator. That may be OX represent the any of the operator, psi of dV. Okay. Here OX represent the any of the operator. That may be parity operator, moment operator, any of the operator. Okay, here G represent a constant. Here G is the constant which represent the strength of the interaction. This OX is the operator which converts psi f into initial nucleus into final nucleus, and G represent the constant which mention about the strength of the interaction. So we can write psi of Fi is equal to G into we know phi of E star is equal to 1 by root V, and psi of nu is equal to also 1 by root V, and psi f star. This psi f star also written here, and on operator OX psi I dV. This is the constant. This V represent the volume that the particle contained. That is a constant value. So we can take the outside of the integral G by V psi f star OX psi I dV. Then we can write this integral as g by v mfi. Okay, mfi. This is equation 9. Here mfi represents the matrix element. Here mfi represents the matrix element. Matrix elements. Here mfi represent the matrix elements. Then we can get the vfi is equal to g by v mfi. Okay. Here mfi represent the matrix element. If the electron is confined in a box of volume V, consider that an electron is confined in a volume V. Then number of final state electron is represented. That is already we have discussed. The number of final electron state is represent D and E, corresponding to the momenta. That means the number of electron that represent the density of the electron state D and E, which can be contained in interval momenta interval as P and P plus dp. Then we can write D and E is equal to 4p 5p square dpv by h cube, which can be already studied in solid state physics. This equation is studied in solid state physics. That is, if the particle contained in between the volume interval P and P plus dp, then the number of particle, the density of the particle can be represented as dne is equal to 4 pi p square dp v by h cube. Okay, here h cube represent the volume of the cell. That is already discussed in the solid state physics. Similarly, the number of neutrino state can be represented as dnu is equal to 4 pi p square dp v by dq. Here q represent the momenta of the neutrino, so it is q square dq v. 4 pi q square dq v by h cube. Then equation 4 can be written as, we know d rho is equal to dn by def. What is equation 4? Equation 4 is the equation 4 is the dn is equal to dne dnu. So we can write dn is equal to dne. What is dne? 4 pi p square dpv by h cube into 4 pi, what is dnu? 4 pi q square dq v by h cube. Then equation 4 become dn is equal to 4 pi whole square p square q square v square dp dq by h raised to 6. Okay, then we can write rho ef is equal to dn by def. Here rho of ef represents the density of the final state, which is equal to dn by def. Here dn we got already, dn is equal to 4 pi p square q square v square dp dq by h raised to 6. So we can write 4 pi whole square p square q square p square dp dq by h raised to 6 into def. Okay. Okay, that's enough. Okay, we have discussed in next class. Balance portion we have discussed in next class. Okay, thank you.